If someone could take something off of your wish list, what would it be? If someone could take something off your wish list, what would it be? And the reason why I'm asking this question is because the simple fact is, more and more, I see people choosing to live in a low vibration or more or less a low standard of living. And you're doing it unconsciously. For example, I have this young lady that been calling me and burned my phone up, and she lost her father in the last year or so. And she pretty much been homeless in the last year or so, in and out, in and out. And her family has done her wrong. And then got to talking to her yesterday, coming to find out she don't mind being homeless because she actually working the system to a point where, no, not to a point where she's beating people over the head for money or something like that. She's not, because she's getting money coming in to her every month. However, she know the system on where to go get housing, how to get shelter, and how to get food. Okay, she know her system. Now, most people who have a system on staying broke. Most people have a system on staying sick, and to a point where you getting something out of it. That's the thing, because there's always two sides to every story, two sides to everything, and you have to ask yourself one question: what are you getting out of being sick? What are you getting out being not achieving your goals financially? What are you getting, or who's stopping you from achieving your goals financially? Or who's stopping you from being sick too? Because I'm continuing allowing you to be sick. And the reason why I'm saying financially on that issue is because most, no, it ain't no most, all, I don't like using the word all, but all people are programmed at birth on up to, matter of fact, until however age you are right now. You've been programmed by somebody to think a certain way, to act a certain way, to believe a certain way. And the thing about it is, I want to ask you this question in your old butt. Look at the people who programmed you, either the educational system, which is delusional, and or church, which they don't teach everything they're supposed to teach in your synagogue, mosque, or church. That's why I say study and show yourself approved. And or parenting, or the lack of. Somewhere along the line, or society in general, somewhere along the line, you have been programmed to either see somebody differently, you feel threatened. That's what we have going on in this administration right now. You got some insecure boys are threatened because they got to compete and don't know how to compete. And so they rather rip down the country and steal everything. But no, not here or there. Or you have people sitting here and deliberately not telling you how to heal yourself from within. The medical system. Because if everybody sit there and exercise and move their body a little bit more than they've been moving, guess what? The way God created you, certain things you would eliminate. Or religion. You have some pastor, preacher, rabbi, or whatever, and they say it's a prosperity gospel that somebody sitting here saying you're supposed to live an abundant life. And so they're thinking that it's lacking money. But I want to challenge that. Everybody that God ever blessed in the Bible, and you might, and I'm going to get the Ethiopian Bible because I want the other books, Jubilee, Enoch, Book of Enoch, and all this other stuff. But if you notice one thing that God has done in the Bible, everyone Jesus included. He gave them resources to carry out his mission. It was gold in the Garden of Eden. Abraham, he made faithful Abraham, and I'll bless you in many ways. Boom. King David, then Solomon. And I keep on going. Now I go right on down to Jesus. When Jesus was given 3 gifts, not by 3 wise men. It was 3 gifts given by wise men. Gold, frankincense, and myrrh. At the time, frankincense and myrrh was highly valuable then. Jesus was never poor. Then you sit here and go into Deuteronomy 8:18 and say, God, remember, 8:18, remember your God, because I gave you the power to gain wealth. He never sit there and want you to be broke. So now, the reason why I harped on that for a little longer than I intended to is, who are you trying to be impressing by being poor? Who are you impressing by sitting here not to be able to call out the mission that God called you out to the mission to do, to help seek and save the lost? Who is it to you to sit there and live below your means? Now, the reason why I'm saying all this is because I am launching, it's going to be a master class called the Big Pimpin' Style for Leadership. Big Pimpin' is an acronym. And the B is belief. You got to be able to believe on a higher level. You got to believe and use your faith on a higher level to change your situation. And if you follow me this long and you still got this video going on this long, guess what? I have your interest. DM me, and I'm going to put DM me, and I'll send you the wait list. So you can, when you're ready to go, we can go. But the thing about it is, if you really want to change your life, if you want to live in a life of abundance, the only thing you need is change one thing, and let me know that one thing in the comments. And if you want to know more about Big Pimp, I ain't saying Big Pimp, it's actually Big Pimp, but not Big Pimpin'. But it is a lovely program that me and a few have created that is changing lives in many different areas of your life. And also as a workshop, and also as a keynote. I can use it as a keynote and all this other stuff. So biggest thing is, if you're really interested in changing that one thing, that change your life, up level your life, change things for you, then guess what? Leave a comment and say, hey, I want to be put on the wait list, and I will send you the wait list. I'm just telling you this, but Big Pimp, come on, Big Pimp. And then guess what? And then before I go, because I gotta go. You know, there are female pimps too. In my 22 years of driving a cab, I have ran across female pimps that either was pimping men and that's the story. It was either pimping men and pimping women. So yeah, they are female pimps. So go. Let's get it going. So don't think that women are excluded in this, but no, it is. It's gonna be fun. So leave a comment. One thing that you want to change. One thing you can get off your prayer list. And then at the same time, let me send you the link for the for the wait list. Talk to you later. Peace.